So Manchester United 3, Arsenal 1. The August champions have been humbled. 5 straight wins has resulted in us going to Old Trafford, giving Anthony a debut goal. Santa Claus Arsenal. If you need a goal and it's your first ever game in the league, play Arsenal. We then gave Trashford 2 goals. Trashford, my man's more famous for feeding children than he is for scoring goals, bro. Yeah, and we gave him 2 goals. Saka wasn't great, got a goal, got us back in it. VAR controversy, conspiracy theories, referees are against us. Matt, we lost 3-1. We always lose to Man United. I don't know why so many people were cocky and confident with it. What did you make of the game, mate?
Lee, if you want a direct result of what you're going to see for the rest of the year, because we did not do what we were supposed to do in the transfer window, today was a classic example. Midfield looked like a mess. This game, we went from doing well to undoing every single piece of work that we did. We got ourselves back in the game, Lee. And then within 5 minutes, we completely blow it. Completely blow it. Marcus Rashford, man. You said trash. It's so funny you bring up trash because I got a bucket right there. Marcus Rashford walks out here today, drops in 2 goals. I'm going to have to hear about it tomorrow from Rants. I know it's coming. And we once again we go right back to revert back to last year's Arsenal. We've been talking about it. Players that we needed, we didn't have. You looked around, Jesus is getting thrown around. It's looking like a wrestling match out there. And you say to yourself, okay, well, what can we do different? Nothing, because we don't have anything on the bench. There's nothing there. Nothing, no matter how you slice it, Lee. You can look over there, you can go to that bench. You know, you saw what came on, right? You saw Vieira walked out there. He looked like a man of I know it was 20 minutes, I know, but he looked out of his depth. I mean, it looked like the manager was deaf of ideas. And you saw it when I texted you in the chat. It was 20 minutes left in that game, or close to maybe 15. And then he makes the substitution. Bro, what is that about, man? Why are you waiting to now? Why would you put those players in that kind of situation? If you was going to make this substitution, that substitution should have came right after we scored the goal. Momentum was high, freshen it up, new look, maybe we have a different result. What does he do? He's holding on, still hoping that the same old are going to bail him out so that he can have a presser and give everybody praise. Arteta gets found out every single time we play a decent team. Every single time we play a decent team, this man gets exploited. And it's really simple, man. The man can only coach teams that we should be beating. We can't play. We'll
get the odd result against Chelsea. Yeah. Whoopee. But then when we play City in a couple of weeks, we're getting pumped, bro. Aston Villa can get a result against them. And everyone's thanking us. Oh, thank you, Aston Villa. Bro, our fans were saying relegate him because they didn't give us Douglas Luiz. 2 days later, oh, thank you, Villa. Like we're in a title race. Yeah. Bro, we have seen enough again today and this season, by the way. Crystal Palace, on another day, they get a goal. Yeah. Eze missed a sitter, right? On another day, they get a goal. Fulham went 1-0 up. Yep. Yeah. Okay, cool. Bounce back ability. We showed that character, that fight. Leicester are in turmoil. Brighton, big up my brother Potter, absolutely walloped them today. 5 had a worldie disallowed for offside. Yeah. So we should be beating these teams. Bournemouth got pumped 9 the other day. We beat them. We should. And the fact that we haven't been beating the likes of Palace shows how far we've fallen as a club, bro. So that it's now that everyone's so hyped that we're beating Palace. Ooh, we should beat Palace. We should beat Fulham. We should beat Bournemouth. We should beat Aston Villa. Yeah, and I don't care if Fulham drew with Liverpool. I don't care if Villa drew with City. Both of them teams will finish above Arsenal. So great start. We're the August champions. Well done. I've seen us be champions at Christmas. I've seen us been second in the league from Christmas to May. And ultimately, we don't win the league. So great, enjoy it. But today, that showed me everything I need to know and everything we've been saying about this manager, bro. And it ain't going to change. And people, enjoy the wins. cool. But come the end of the season, I don't want to hear no excuses for this guy, man.
None. I mean, absolutely none. I mean, this is a game, you know, and I watched it, Lee, where I could see exactly where he started to lose the game. And I said, he's out of ideas. And it was midway through the second half, right after the break, probably about the 53rd minute. That's when I started looking like, yep, here we go. This, at any time, something stupid is going to happen. And instead of him rallying the team, and we've seen his team time half talks already, so we can just about imagine what went down in there. It was, you know, probably.
Yeah, man, he's telling them be a hash brown, be a potato, be a crisp. So, like, here's a light bulb. Do you want a can of beer? You can be a can of beer. Like,
I mean, we should have went into this game today and treated it as if it was a title decider. That's the way we should have went into this game.
Or a cup final.
Or a cup final. It's the way we should have approached this game. And we should have taken it. But instead, once again, we get to a team that's halfway decent and we can't get over the hump. Lee, we got Liverpool coming up. We got Tottenham. I mean, that October schedule is going.
Oh, we got 9 games in October, man.
Which Lee is it really highlights how arrogant and just how we didn't even make any moves for anybody this past week, man. And you see this today, it's deflating. This is why.
If you look at our squad today, sorry to cut you off, dude. If you look at our squad today, we are bringing on a guy in Fabio Vieira to make his debut when we're losing the game at Old Trafford, one of the most successful clubs in world football. Yes, they've been rubbish. Yes, they're not in a great place. Whatever. It's still Man United and it's still Old Trafford, and he will know this, Vieira. Now he's coming onto the pitch for his debut when we're losing. And Casemiro's on the pitch now. Yeah. So I'm saying, McTominay, by the way, we made him look great today. But that guy's just spitting sawdust, man. He'll just fly into you, he'll rattle you, he'll elbow you. He's a physical guy. Fabio Vieira is skinnier than me, bro. Yeah. And now you're going into that meal. Christian Eriksen, by the way, I thought he was superb. Bruno Fernandes, I thought was superb. Right. But you're going into that midfield with Smith Rowe, right, and Xhaka. And that's your debut. Bro, he was a rabbit in the headlights. Yeah. And I don't blame him. I blame the manager. Yeah. Eddie Nketiah, cool. You come on and run around against Fulham or wherever it was the other week. Cool. What did you do today? I didn't even see him get a kick. Right. Them substitutions were shambles. And when you dissect our squad, when you dissect it and you look at it, Vieira's the backup to Odegaard. Well, wow. Okay. Well, cool. We haven't got a Saka backup because we got rid of Pepe and didn't replace anyone. Yeah. Eddie's the backup to Jesus, who I thought was superb again today. Martinelli, has he got a backup? Oh, yeah, it's Smith Rowe. But then what we'll do is replace Smith Rowe here instead of here today. Like, bro, it smacked of Arsene Wenger towards the latter days of let's just throw everyone on and just hope it happens.
Yeah. I guess he was trying that versatility thing today, man, and it just wasn't working out.
I swear, I need to spat that. You're a joker.
Versatility, man. I mean, that's what it is, man. Is he doesn't. It's like, and I think I heard you mentioning this earlier. Is that what he should have did was he should have played Kieran Tierney in there and moved Zinchenko.
Take Lokonga off.
And it would have fitted him perfectly. Because Lokonga, I told you last week, the man should have been loaned out. The man he needs to get experience. This kind of experience needs to be played somewhere else. He needs to be at Brentford. He needs to be somewhere.
I was going to say Brentford or Bournemouth where you're not going to dominate the ball constantly. You're going to have to give up possession. You're not going to be in control of the ball. A team like I don't know, even Fulham, somewhere like Fulham, Southampton, somewhere like that.
Lee, I don't want, and I have to be careful. I don't want to slate the guy because I can look at this and tell he's not up to speed, and that's not his fault. It's the manager's fault.
Yep.
But we're loaning out players like Maitland-Niles. Yeah, Maitland-Niles is not pulling up trees, but we talk about versatility. We talk about somebody that can do a Swiss Army knife. That was a Swiss Army knife. You don't have anything to replace that.
We got rid of Torreira, Guendouzi, and Maitland-Niles this summer. And we made 17 million total. Nico Williams went from Liverpool to Forest for 20. Ghana went from Man United, never kicked a ball for their first team, to Everton for 15. We sold Guendouzi and Torreira for 17.
I'll say it here. I said it in the super chat earlier this week. I'll say it right here so people can hear. Arsenal is the only place where you can run down your contract, you get paid to leave, and you upgrade your career. You go from Arsenal to Barcelona.
Facts.
Where else can you do that?
You can go from Arsenal in Europa League to Marseille in the Champions League. You can go from Arsenal to Manchester United, don't win anything, but score against us when you come back to the Emirates, of course, because of course you do. And then you go to Inter Milan and win a title. Yeah. Then you go to Marseille, big up Alexis Sanchez. Bro, every player, it's Nuno Tavares playing Champions League, Kolasinac, Champions League, yeah, Guendouzi, Champions League. Like, all of these players, man, it is crazy. And people sit there and give it Don Edu, and they know what they're doing. There's a clear plan. There ain't no clear plan. The clear plan was save as much as they can. That's it.
The clear plan was to go to a team that specifically told you we're not selling this player, and you spend 12 hours of your last day of your transfer window to get that player. That was the plan. Lee, I'm going to say this in closing. People, get your seatbelts on, sit back. Yep, make sure you got your emergency brake off and get ready for this ride, because we are going to be in for a hell of a ride the next 6 weeks.
100%, bro. Totally agree. And yeah, thank you for coming on. I'll leave your channel link in the description, man. And always nice talking to you, man. And bro, September, October, November, Aubameyang, we play on fireworks night, bro. 5th of November at Stamford Bridge. Yeah, it is going to be fireworks. Bonfire night at the bridge when he flips in front of Arteta, bro. You know it's happening. We all know. Bro, we all knew Lukaku was going to score his first Premier League goal for Chelsea against us last year. Oh, he did. Oh, Anthony, debut. Oh, have a goal, mate. Oh, you ain't won a game for 6 months. Have a win.
Claus, man. Santa Claus. We bring you tidings and gifts.
Facts. Big up, man. Love. Arteta out.
Out, man. Arteta out.